Hey guys, it's Doc, and what I'm going to do, we're out here shooting some of the gold hog footage, but I wanted to take a second and show you some of there's a little bit of confusion about water volume and water velocity. So I'm going to show the difference of it, because the important thing about our mats is that you want a higher velocity, which is water speed. Water volume really doesn't make a difference, or it does, but that's not what we're talking about. It's about tuning that velocity, which is the volume plus the speed of the water will give you your velocity, and you fine tune that. And what I want to show you is I'm running an old prehistoric unit over here, one of our old test units that we cut apart. But I want to show you the water speed that I'm talking about, and you're actually going to see how the mat clears and how I want you to set it so it clears. So I've got a camera set up shooting right on it, and I'm just going to feed some dirt into it. And this is about screened to one inch. I'm running it over the scrubber mat. And you're going to see that all those rocks just run over the mat, but my water speed is pretty high. I've got my volume-wise, I'm guessing I'm running about 4,000 gallons per hour through this with a pretty good pitch on it. But I'd rather have the mat faster than slower, because I don't want to see rocks pile up in here. I want it zipping through that mat. But what you can see is how quickly it clears out. And I also want to point out, you don't see a whole bunch of light material. You'll see a little bit of blonde material right in behind this riffle. You'll see a little bit of blonde material. I'm just going to get my mat level. You want your sluice box level. I'm good. And now I'm going to show you, we're just going to dump it in. And I want you to see how that mat, and this is the point, this is the entire point to this matting system. Rapid exchange rate, fast feed rates. So you can just dump it in as fast as you want. I'm just scooping it in. And again, there's no grizzly on this or screening inside here. All the material is coming through. And all that 1 inch, all those 1 inch rocks, approximately 1 inch, maybe a little bit bigger, are coming through here and feeding over this mat. Now I'm going to increase my water a little bit, the volume. And you can see that it's got a real ripping current here. It's real fast. But that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you those rocks falling off here, and that's the right speed. That's the right setting for this mat. Now, keep in mind, I want you to look at this mat. I'm going to close up on it, but see how smooth it is? It's nice and smooth. It doesn't have huge deep water on it. In other words, I'm not running 3 inches of water through this. It's just maybe a ½ inch above that riffle, that top ramp. But it's moving fast, and that's what I want to see. I want to see fast water, good velocity. You just take material, just dump it in as fast as you can, and it's going to move right over that mat. All those rocks are going to blow right past it, and you have a very high exchange rate going on. That's the key to this. Super fast vortexes, good exchange rate. Lights and clays are passing out while the heavies are being caught in that mat. So now if I want, I can feed this as fast as I want. I can even turn the water up just a little bit more. And you can see how fast I can feed this. Here, that was about 3/4 of a bucket. Now, look how quickly it cleared. Within seconds, that mat is cleared. And it looks like it did when it just started. That's the point of this mat. I can't get that across to some people. Good strong velocity, good strong speed, water level just about ½ inch or so over that top ramp. It clears out super fast. That's what I'm looking for on this. So what I did is I showed you the scrubber mat. Now I'm going to show you velocity on the UR mat. Same thing. You want the velocity or the speed to be high enough to push this. This is pretty high velocity. water volume really isn't all that important. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for that speed, and you can see it, just all the rocks just rolling down and clearing, and that material being worked actively. That's what I'm trying to get. I can feed it through as fast as I want. And you can see that the material is just running through all the rocks, everything's sliding off, but you can see these dancing particles. And so what I want to do is I want to show you this mat clearing. So Ryan, once you come here, just start grabbing handfuls and putting them in for me. I want to show you. All right, so go ahead and start dumping in some handfuls. You can see how that mat clears quickly. Stop. Now what I want to show you, stop. What I want to show you is I want to show you the dancing particles in here. That's important. That's what I want to see. I want to see those particles dancing. That's the vortex that's happening inside that UR mat. That's the exchange that I'm looking for right there. I'm trying to show you these dancing particles again. That's what I want to see. I want to see those particles all dancing in here. And you can see them just dancing around, dancing around. All right, go ahead and feed some material. Now watch what happens. All right, now stop. And this is the exchange that we're talking about. In the field, that's the exchange we're looking for. You can see that this is what it looks like. We're just dumping material in just for testing purposes. As fast as we can, raw material full of clay and rock. Larger rocks are running through. I'm going to try and block out some of the sunlight. Now I'm going to stop the feed. I'm going to let it just stand here for a minute. Just feel that pump. Now I want you to see when we shut it down. And again, this is in the field. I want you to see it in the field, what it looks like when we shut it down. Alright, so there's the shutdown. And now what you're going to see is you're going to see all black sand inside of there. And I don't know if you'll be able to see some of the gold or not, but you'll be able to see that those things are full of, just solidly full of black sand, especially at the top, because we didn't run much material. And as you get down further and further, you'll see less and less black sand. But if you look up inside those channels, it's kind of hard, but if you can look up inside those channels, you'll see it's full of black sand. There's more up top. And as you go higher and higher on the mat, you're going to see more and more black sand appear. It's pretty neat stuff. But that's the exchange rate we're looking for. That's the exchange rate I want to see. Good, smooth water moving quickly through it.